Democracy Avenue. Look up. See that place. The right I'm saying are waiting. Democracy Avenue. This pillar, this one, this sign where they here, this sign where they in front of us here. See them. They call and waiting. Democracy Avenue. Why we come here today? Because of waiting, democracy. Because of waiting, democracy. So we won't read our speech formally. We will go hand give our leaders, whether for Senate and House of Rep, particularly the harmonization. Our concerns on provisions on the Electoral Act amendments. The Nigerian Civil Society Situation Movement for the Transformation of Nigeria and other civil society organizations and Nigerians in general. We have come here today to protest before the National Assembly and right to formally express its grave concern and profound disappointment over the passage of the Senate of a substantially diluted and retrogressive version of the Electoral Act, the Amendment Bill 2025. The version passed by the Senate represents a significant departure from the progressive reforms agreed upon by the Joint National Assembly Committee on Electoral Matters after extensive consultation and with electoral stakeholders, civil society, and the Nigerians in general, the Nigerian public. Rather than strengthening Nigeria's electoral framework ahead of the 2027 general election, the Senate amendments weaken critical safeguards necessary for transparency, credibility, and public trust in the electoral process. On the other hand, the House of Rep passed a version that is progressive and in line with the mandate of the people. The House of Rep has spoken our voice. The voice of man is the voice of the voice of man is the voice of God. Accordingly, we hereby formally demand the following. One, that the conference committee retains the provision mandatory real-time electronic transmission of electronic results from polling units to IREV as adopted by the House of Representatives in the version of the Electoral Amendment Bill. Two, the 360 days notice of election timeline provided by the Electoral Act of 2022 should be preserved and should remain. Three, the final version of the Electoral Act as amended, Bill of 2026, reflects the progressive consensus reached through stakeholder engagement and strengthens rather than undermines Nigeria's democratic process. We urge the leadership and distinguished members of the conference committee to demonstrate the statesmanship, uphold democratic principles, and act in the overall interest of the Nigerian people. The credibility of the 2027 general election and future election, as well as public confidence in Nigeria's democracy, depends significantly on the decision taken at this critical junction. Please accept our highest regard. This letter is from the Nigerian people, and we are presenting it to the conference committee to act on it. Greatest of the greatest Nigerian people! Greatest of the greatest Nigerian people!
It is time for us to move to the other end. Yes. It is time for us. We are moving to my right. All those that have come for special seats, we want to move to the extreme end. And so we move on the center road. We are all going to move to the other side and prepare for our work. Are we together? Yes. So if you have fruits on this side, fruits from the other side, let's now mobilize everybody going so we can start the work. Are we together?
Yes. Thank you for coming out. This is the third time that we are doing this, and you have been very responsive. We are very proud of you as Nigerian citizens, and so we are calling on the conference committee to do what today?
Pass the bill, oh.
Make real-time transmission of elections what? Mandatory. Real-time transmission of elections what?
Mandatory.
Thank you.
Electoral integrity without inclusion. So this is an opportunity to correct every wrong that we have in the Constitution. And the special seat bill is a way to get more women into governance. We are hoping that when it comes to voting, as they are convening tomorrow to look at the Electoral Act, we are saying it's not too much to also look at the special seats bill. That's the reason we are here today. We are commending them. We want a situation that we will not come to occupy National Assembly, but we want to, appreciate them. They have shown a lot of commitment, I must be honest. And so we are hoping that the commitment will lead to positive vote for the special seat bill. So Nigerian women are here. We are representatives of Nigerian women. If you look very well, you will see there is no logo of any organization. So we are representatives of Nigerian women. And all we are saying is that every woman in this country is behind the special seat bill. And we are saying, please do this for us. And then for the 10th Assembly, to be able to look back and say that we did something solid for Nigerian women, they will not be forgotten. But let me also sound a kind of warning. We are going to follow up the voting to the end. We will want to know the people that voted for us. We will also want to know the people that voted against us. Today, Nigerian women are working together. Our network is across every local government, every polling unit, and then there will be payback time. Thank you.
The cost of governance, if you look at the Senate President cars, or you look at the Speaker's cars, the Deputy Speaker, the Deputy Senate President, all of them join, they can pay the bill. So we should not talk about that. We can reduce costs in different places to be able to pay the bill. And even the governors, look at the retinue of vehicles that they have around them. What are you doing? It's a cluster. Who are you running away? Why are you having so many cars? And you have to fuel them in this modern day fueling, and all of that. Why do you need all of those things? So the cluster of wastages can be reduced, and these monies will be paid for.